All right. Looks like we have ourselves another episode of Monetize Your Haters, if you will. Brought this to my attention. For one, I've seen this guy comment on my pages multiple times. So he's clearly been trying to get my attention. But the video itself was brought to my attention because during a live premiere of one of my videos, somebody brought it up. Like, hey, this guy that's heckling in the chat made a video exposing you. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, this guy's been getting my attention. He's been descending essentially in every single video that I do, or more so stream, talks a lot of noise. Clearly he wants my attention. He now has it, but not without me monetizing it. So we're going to have a lot of fun. What we're going to do today in this special video, just for this guy, we're going to watch his video that he did exposing me. Let's just get into it. So this guy's name, by the way, is Hot Cheeto something. What is his name? Hot Cheeto Juice. Before I even done a video, he already has 18 thumbs downs. And so he's exposing me and Yellow Flash. So let's see what this is about.
So the meat of this video is mainly going to be about YoungRippa59.
Yeah, that's me.
And this all stems from his live stream last night, which I joined and I actually enjoyed. Like, I was in a happy mood when I joined that live stream. I didn't watch all of it because who the hell watches a 3-hour live stream? I mean, let's be for real. You must have no life if you're gonna stay on another man's live stream for that long. But yeah, he made a 3-hour live stream that he expected people to watch all the way through. And what grabbed my attention was that he took a little clip out of the live stream and posted it separately onto his channel.
Sure did.
And that clip was just him, none other, with no other context. Like, if you didn't watch the live stream, this clip would just be him making fun of the way this guy looks.
Let me pause it right there just to give you guys some context. First of all, I actually did mention where this video came from in the description of the video that he's referencing, but I did make it was like a 2-minute clip of me uploading something that was said or a sector of this stream, right? Where, yes, I'll talk about this guy. And it's sort of like what we're doing right now, actually. A YouTuber did a video about me. He was calling me all sorts of names and all sorts of stuff. And I said, I can handle that, right? You can call me out of my name, whatever. What I can't handle is this bad posture and this skinniness. And I told him about it. I absolutely told him about it. So I just wanted to give you guys context what he's referring to if you hadn't seen that video.
He needs to go to weight training, and he needs to have abs, making fun of another man's looks.
Well, I didn't say he need to have abs. I said he need to get his core tight. That's a difference. Like a lot of people, and this lets me know this guy's never worked out in his life. The guy that did the video is core is not just abs, right? It's not just abs. Like your core strengthens everything from here on really down, like even below the belt, right? So that's what I mean when keeping the core tight, getting some sort of core strength, because his posture is absolutely terrible. And he's telling me that because he can't even maintain. He has to sit like this the entire video that he's doing. Look, he's making about me, calling me names, looking at the camera, slouched over like this. It's not tight in the core area. He got to fix the core.
Basically body shaming this person because of how skinny they are.
Yep, sure did. And I want to be clear. I want to be clear. I am not one of those guys who believes that this whole body acceptance thing, that's not me. Never has been, never will be. This is not just because I am a former collegiate track and field athlete and I'm an athletic guy. It's not just that. I believe that people being unhealthy on no matter what side of the spectrum you are, whether you're very, very big or you're very, very small, it's not healthy. And I'm not one of those guys who's just, well, It's all about accepting that as long as you are happy. No, that stuff is not healthy, and I don't care how it is you feel about that.
Because I just think that, first of all, that's not right. That's not
Okay.
right to be making fun of somebody else's looks in that way. Especially a skinny person. If it was somebody obese, like, I wouldn't even have said anything. But
Okay, so he's inconsistent on the matter. It's, well, I don't, especially with somebody's skin. It's not. First, he first says that it's not okay. You shouldn't be doing it. Then he's like, well, I wouldn't say anything about it if he was big. So, okay.
yes, it is because somebody's skinny. Because that's not really that unhealthy to be skinny, and you're making fun of it.
If you're skinny as he is, it absolutely is. I don't know why people think that being skinny can't be unhealthy. Like bulimia and anorexia, like none of that stuff just exists.
And you're taking somebody down on their looks like that. I think that's just disgusting.
Okay.
And YoungRippa is also a hypocrite because earlier in the stream he said, "Oh, I don't want to get demonetized. I don't want to get demonetized. So please don't make fun of this black lady wearing this leopard outfit, telling the chat not to make fun of her." So then why are you all of a sudden, probably an hour later, making fun of this dude on his looks?
Oh my God, man. Like, these are the types of individuals that are weird to me, because he's for one, he's reaching, right? He's right in a sense that I did say that. I was like, hey guys, we're going to keep this clean because we want to make sure that we're talking about what's taking place in this video as far as the information. That was the whole point of the stream, is to go through this video that YouTube creators had put out about these diversity efforts, right? And I sold the chat. I was like, hey man, and it didn't stop them, of course. Chill out. Like, we want to talk about things of merit here. We want to talk about what matters. We don't want to be hostile on the wardrobe of choice that she uses. And I did say that. That doesn't make me a hypocrite in what I said against the other guy, because she didn't say anything about me. Look, this is what I don't understand about people on the internet. They think that they are allowed to throw punches, right? This guy called me basically every name in the book that you could think of. He also calls me names in the what do you call it, description box of his video about me, along with calling me all sorts of names, insulting me from top to bottom, from my intellect on down. He's talking all of this noise about me, and he's literally calling me out of my name. When you go that route, the gloves are off. You do not get to. If he would have been like, you know what, I don't like what YoungRippa59 has to say about these comics, right? Fine, I can address that. You know, we can have an argument, we can have a disagreement. That's fine. But what you can't do is start calling me names and then think that, well, I dish what you give me, I dish it back, and then cry foul. That doesn't make any sense. So he removes the context. The funny thing about it is, though, we actually did go through all of his non-arguments in the video. So it wasn't like I didn't address his other points. I absolutely did. I was just saying that was the part that offended me the most, is bad posture and skinniness. But the gloves come off, bro. Like, you don't get to hot side on people, talking down, calling them out their name. And then when somebody calls you out your name, you're like, oh my God, clutch your pearls. Like what this guy's doing. Oh, how dare you body shame this guy? Like, no, you don't get to do that.
What changed from then? The fact that he instigated an argument and you just debunked him on the argument? What does that have anything to do with what he looks like? You need to worry about what you look like.
Well, look at that good-looking man. Look at that physique, man.
All the way up to your shoulder. How about that? Because that's gross, and that's probably the reason I didn't stick around for your entire live stream.
Look at this good-looking man.
What makes you think that you can wear sleeveless shirts with that nasty-ass shit growing on you? Really? So you're nobody to be judging anybody on there.
This is funny. So what he does is, quote unquote, body shames me because of the hair that I have, all over my body, right? I do have hair all over my body. I have hair on my chest, and it's whatever, right? I've never been, felt bad about that. I've had hair all over my body face since I was a young teenager. I grew hair on my face before everybody else did, and I had chest hair when I was 7, sticking out of my tracksuit when I was in my junior year in high school. Never once was I like, if somebody said, hey, look at that guy, he has hair on his shoulders. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna go shave it off. Nah, I'm a man. Believe it or not, when you grow, as into an adult as a man, sometimes, depending on your genetics, you get hair on your body, right? I know that you're bare-chested behind don't know anything about that. You probably can't even grow facial hair, and I get it. It's weird to see another man that's built like a man, right? Look at let's go back to this good-looking man real quick. He's trying to shame me. I think this is a beautiful man. But the hypocrisy in this, he's an actual hypocrite. You shouldn't do that to another man, right? Is what he says. Literally does that to me. And that he is, quote unquote, trying to body shame me because of the hair that I have on my shoulders and chest, and the fact that I choose to wear a tank top, meaning that I don't hide it. The difference is I'm not gonna clutch the pearls at him doing that. I don't care. So what? I know somebody that like it, right? Lady Ripper loves it. So it's like, what is this random YouTuber or anybody for that matter going to do to me? Oh, you got hair on your chest, okay? But I just got to point out the fact that he's a hypocrite.
Appearance. How dare you? And please don't be in the comment section talking shit about me and telling me something about this typical soy boy and those conservative catchphrases that are just worn out by now.
So he knows that he's about to be called some of these names and he's trying to get ahead of it. Smart man.
I am an independent. That means I'm an independent mind and I don't put up with either side's bullshit when I see it.
We got a badass here.
I know what it's like to be that skinny because I was that skinny in high school.
See, and this is what I wish he would have led with, because now he's telling me that he took it personal, right? He was a skinny guy in high school, probably got made fun of, and now that I'm making fun of this guy because he's skinny, it's a problem.
It's because people like him were making comments on me where I had to gain weight on purpose until I became overweight because...
So you got shamed from one end of the spectrum to the other is what he's saying. He's saying people were shamed him for being so skinny, so he gained weight to the point to where he was fat.
Slowed down. That would have never happened if it wasn't people making the exact same comments.
So he's blaming for his fatness. He's blaming the fact that people were shaming the fact that he was skinny. So then he got overweight, and now he's blaming other people, like no sort of responsibility
on this guy. So that's why I think it's just disgusting and also ignorant, because like if he's that skinny, going to weight training only makes you skinnier because you're losing even more weight.
First of all, that's not even true, but I can understand, I guess, where he's coming from the aspect of, okay, you have to, there is dieting involved. And the funny thing is, I said this in the actual, chat, or not the chat, excuse me, in the video, the original stream. I was talking about how, dieting is also part of it. I would argue that that's probably the biggest part of it when it comes to gaining, losing weight, and looking a certain way. Some people, it comes natural. They can eat whatever. Some people, and most individuals, they can't. So when it comes to losing and gaining weight, your dieting is probably the biggest part of that. And I've never suggested that you just lift and don't eat. Like, he still has to eat. I even hot-sided on that when I said he doesn't eat his cereal with milk. That's in the actual video that he's referencing. So what is he talking about?
If you have no meat to put on, then it's not going to become muscle. You just lose more weight. That's exactly what happened to me when I was that skinny and I was doing weight training in high school. I was just losing more weight, and people would just make more comments about me, put their wrist over my entire arm.
He is really speaking out of experience. He's going in depth, like he's giving us a sob story now. Like, people will put they will go, I guess when making fun of him, they would put their, I don't know, wrist over there. I don't know what he's saying. I'm guessing he's suggesting that people went like this to his wrist and could fit over his entire arm. I don't know.
Like fingers around my entire arm.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's saying.
Was. And I didn't have a problem with the way I looked until people started making comments on me. So You can't even. You were making fun of somebody's looks, giving
What's
them
up with these showing these
wrong
like skinny
advice.
chicks? Like, what's up
You
with
just
this?
look like a clown, and you're proud of it. And then we have people
You get what you deserve.
like Yellow Flash in your comment section laughing to this, laughing to you body shaming another man. Yellow Flash, who are you to be judging other people when you have not
Now he's
shown
going in on Yellow
yourself
Flash
yet?
because Yellow
And
Flash
I
hasn't
know
shown
people in the
himself.
comment section are be
I
coming
don't
around
really care
at me
about that.
saying
That ain't
you
got
haven't
nothing
shown
to do with
yourself
me.
either. Well, I have an Instagram. You can go check it out. I show myself all. Go back
I don't care
to
about that.
milking
All right,
Terminator
now he's just going in. I
more,
don't.
giving
He going
publicity
in on
to
Yellow
the
Flash. I don't care
comments
about
to
that.
yourself.
That ain't got nothing to do with me. But
You over there milking Vic Mignogna. You're a fake Vic Mignogna fan, is what you are. So, YoungRippa and Yellow Flash, don't get out of line before I put you back in your place.
bro, which one of y'all mans is this, man? I'm gonna replay that ending real quick because that was possibly the funniest part of this.
And Yellow Flash, don't get out of line before I put you back in your place.
Don't get out of line before I put you back in your place. There's some errors in there, right? But I mean, I can't take it as a low-key threat or a high-key threat because I can't take this guy serious, right? Like, this guy's not going to do anything to me, right? And I'm not worried about it. What's up with the dog? Is he saying that I look like this guy? It's a handsome dog. Is it a boxer? Brendo kind of like my dog, by the way. But, my man said, hold up. Let me go to this.
Line before I fan is what you are. So, YoungRippa and Yellow Flash, don't get out of line before I put you back in your place.
Like when somebody says something like that, it's skittish, right? It's skittish, nervous. And this is just like I gave the other guy advice. I'm gonna give you advice. Hot Cheeto, Juice, whatever your name is. Look, if you're gonna come at somebody sideways, you're gonna end the video like that. You gotta have some sort of confidence in you. Kind of fumbling over your words, as you're saying something, right? That is, it's supposed to hit, right? You gotta end it with emphasis, right? And it's not like you're doing this live. One recording like I did like I'm doing this video, obviously, because you clipped all of this up. So you had a chance to redo that ending, right? You got to be confident. If you're going to say, look, you better chill out before I put you in your place. You got to say that with confidence, with your chest, right? You can't just be skittish and nervous because then I'm just going to laugh at you. I don't take that serious. Like when you end it like that, you gotta be confident, man. Be confident. Put a little more, just a little more bass in your voice. Just a little more bass in your voice. Be confident and say it with your chest, man. Say it. Say that. Bring it from in here, like, and then say, YoungRippa59. You know, I'm gonna put you in your place. You gotta say it with your chest and be confident. Make me believe it, because I don't believe that, man. But on a serious note, man, like, what is it with these randos making videos about me, man? Like, what is wrong with y'all? Which one of y'all mans is this, man?